Here now with RJ Ziegler, General Manager of Hockey Operations here at the Prince William Ice Center. Just getting a pulse check here on all the changes that have taken place. Obviously, we have a different identity here at the Prince William Ice Center since, weaving in Prince William Hockey Club into everything, and then the women's program, the sled hockey program. Give us a little bit of an update where things stand now that the hockey season is pretty much up in full gear now.
Well, we're exactly where we wanted to be. We've added all of our youth teams into the equation. Our house program started. Our high performance teams are up and running. Our girls teams are doing well, and we've had our disabled hockey continue to move forward. So we're right where we want to be. Everything's looking really good. Teams are looking really competitive. Just got a text this morning, actually, that our two Pee Wee teams went down to Carolina and went 6-0 between the two of them. So things are looking good. Things are looking good.
Talk a little bit about the interest here. I mean, obviously, one thing that stands out to me that's not something common that you see in other areas is the sled hockey program. Talk a little bit about that. I know you guys had a kind of a demo a couple of months ago or last month, and I hear it was quite a success.
Absolutely, it was. Kimberly McHugh was a big part of the success of that initial demonstration game that we had with the Wounded Warriors and with a team from up in Baltimore, and we've continued to progress with USA Hockey and with our affiliate. Obviously, finances is huge, making sure that you have the money to pay for everything. USA Hockey has been fantastic with that. They gave us a very sizable grant. In addition to that, they are also making sure that we get 5 sleds to go with that to help us get started. And then immediately following that, our local affiliate, the Potomac Valley Amateur Hockey Association, PVAHA, also gave us a grant. In addition to what we're doing with fundraising and what USA Hockey and the local affiliate are doing to help us, we're well on our way. All we're doing now is we're trying to figure out a couple more dates this coming fall and winter to do some more and to try to keep moving slowly. This is really something that's gone from absolutely nothing, so it's just going to take time for it to build. But the word got out there the first time we did things. We have more interest for the next time we do, and we just want to continue to move forward. And again, USA Hockey and our affiliate have really been great in trying to help us do that. So.
Talk a little bit about scheduling here. This has got to be something that you have to have some sort of crazy matrix here with all these teams, the house teams, the travel teams, the women's, the disabled hockey program. How are you doing this?
I got sleepless nights. It has been very difficult. We've never had this rink. This rink has only been here for about 5 or 6 years. A rink has been here since 1996, and we've never had this many kids and adults, and we've never had this many hockey players here. And as a result, it's been, just as you said, it's been an just incredible task to try to figure out where we schedule people. And everybody in our program has had to make little sacrifices to make it work, right? For the greater good, to make sure that we can allow as many kids to play hockey as possible. We've had, our junior program cut 10 minutes off of every practice they had. We have, our mites are, a lot of times they get that really early morning time, and they're starting 10 minutes earlier than last year. And our Pee-wees are starting at like 5:40 instead of 6. You wouldn't think it's a big deal, but 20 minutes getting here is tough. You get parents that are commuting to get home to pick up Johnny to get him to the rink, and it's hard. It's really difficult, and it's all the way around. We have house teams that are practicing at 9 o'clock at night, and that's never really been done before, and it's
Let's play some hockey. As always, we thank our servicemen and women around the world for protecting us here at home and our freedoms. We thank you. This afternoon, starting goaltenders brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Lake Ridge here in Woodbridge, Virginia. Shrems, who do we got starting in goal?
To our left-hand side, Rock Boynton in net again one more time. Razor sharp last night, only giving up one goal on the man advantage for the Potomac Patriots. However, solid goaltending all around from Richmond and his opponent, Sean Lincoln. I have no stats on Sean Lincoln because Sean Lincoln is playing in his first game as a Potomac Patriot this afternoon. Those are your starting goaltender, Stearns.
All right, let's see if we can go ahead and get things. I'm sorry, what? No. All right, those were your All-American Steakhouse and Grill and Sports Theater starting goaltenders. That is not Moyer in net. That is Sean Lincoln.
Ducks pads.
Ducks pads. Quack, quack. Here's a face-off one by Jack Dewey here, and he'll clear it right in. And we'll get our first stoppage. That was quick.
Yeah, some slight changes in the lineup today for Potomac. Some faces out. New faces in, goaltender Sean Lincoln. So coach is very adamant about righting the wrongs from last night's 4-1 loss.
The face-off to the right. Or I beg your pardon, the left of Boynton. And it comes all the way out and down the ice. Ty Ayers will have to chase this one down. He'll catch up with it. No icing there. He was getting some pressure there from a unknown 47 here.
We're going to play that game tonight, are we?
Yeah, I guess so. We had some trouble putting a score sheet in the system as well. A lot of the players were not in the Sports Engine database. As now it's back behind the cage. It's probably just some misnumbering issues, that's all. Storjohann putting on some pressure there on Manny Mancha, who will retreat it back behind the cage. It'll be Ty Ayers picking it up now, getting it away from Hans. Dewey's going to stick it in there as he headed at the red line. He only goes to the half boards. Ayers is going to launch this one, and it's going to go out of play, and we'll get yet another stoppage. 19:06 left here in the first. No score, obviously, here as we're getting things just underway. Just a few stoppages already, stymieing the pace of this one so far.
Yeah, I'm sure coaches Newton and Brazel are looking for a fast start from Potomac here. Get up on your opponent early, get up on them often.
Down to the corner goes Ian Rush trying to spin it out there, but it'll be picked up. I think I have the Empire roster in front of me. I beg your pardon, everybody. Somebody stole my pieces of paper.
Take what you need to.
I need to. That's why I'm trying to figure out who 47 is. I do apologize. That is Corey Lasko. I thought it was Lasko. He and I go way back. Wedden getting it behind his keeper, Boynton, who had a phenomenal performance last night in the 4-1 victory for Richmond. Over to the near side, Rush. Rush tapped it, but he turns it over there onto the tape of Chris Magee. There we go. Now I got the right roster. Oh, and here comes a chance now. Liam Washington on goal. Takes a shot. Boynton to save the rebound. Oh, baby. A juicy rebound there, but it'll be taken the other way by McNary. McNary will dump it in. And down to chases Storjohann, who puts it on his backhand, trying to go short side, but toe to post. It's Lincoln addressing that one. PotomacPatriots.net is your one-stop shop for all things Potomac Patriots.
How did John do that?
He did
His
it
mouth wasn't
so
even moving.
Well, I know. Up top it goes.
Watching Jeff Dunham helps. What can I say?
You got it. Olschewske, he's playing up today. He's dressed for the elite team.
We did see an Olschewske last year on the
It was
Richmond
Isaiah.
team.
Yeah,
Isaiah, okay.
You missed the conversation. As David Olschewske, I'm assuming it's their father, was tweeting us last night. Olschewske with a shot. He scores! Speaking of the devil, it's 1-0 Richmond. 17:47 left here in the first. It's Alex Olschewske breaking the goose eggs.
Yeah. Olschewske had plenty of room at that point to move into a prime position in the zone there and pull that trigger, beating Lincoln upstairs. Not the start they were looking for here. Pats have got to bounce back. This is very eerily similar to yesterday's game, Stearns.
Well, let's get the call here from John in a moment's time here as it goes down over to the far side. Turchenik putting it over to the near boards for Kyle Height.
A bit of a scrum now in the corner, up along the half boards. Up top, Leonard finds Dewey. Dewey pulls the trigger there, stopped up front, but recovered by Richmond's Chester. Chester down for Longiatano. Longiatano couldn't gain control of it there as Ian Rush will bat it over to the near side boards. Now it's popped free and trying to work it up to the blue line. Not out. Dewey takes the point shot. Easy save for Lincoln. There we go. Chance in on goal and a save made there by Boynton. Rock Boynton.
2-on-1.
Standing tall here, 2-on-1 the other way. Longiatano stopped up there by Nick Ludman. Puck squirts over to the near circle. Patriots regrouping, looking for their options here along the near side. Nick Ludman trying to guide it, but it'll be iced down by Richmond, and we'll get the face-off coming back into the general zone. 16:32 left here in first. Richmond striking early, 17:47 at that marker when he was put home by Alex Olschewske.
The defense has got to tighten up here just a little bit in front of Lincoln. I'm sure his nerves are running a little high right now. Home crowd. Got to settle himself down, compose himself.
And that one's going to be taken out of the air with a high stick. 16:26 left here in first. Shots even at 3, but the one goal difference maker is in favor of Richmond today to start this one, almost similarly to the way they started last night. And Coach Brazel was not pleased at all about his team's performance. Eric Anderson was the only one that potted a Potomac goal, and he did so on the power play, which is a pleasant surprise given the numbers that they had coming into last night's game.
Again, we won't share those numbers.
No, we will not.
A power play goal is just what that team needed last night. They could use one here, too, right now.
Deflected over into the near corner it goes. Boynton will set it up along the far half boards, finding it onto the tape of Hans. Hans trying to deke his way around a few. He'll push the puck ahead now for Lasko. Lasko coming over to the near side, dropping it up ahead there for McNary. McNary will dump it in, but not deep enough there as it's recovered by Potomac and sent up along the near wing. No icing, some changes here, a wholesale change being made by Potomac. Now trying to catch them off guard, Zach Pierce. Pierce down below the goal line, trying to do some stick work around Ian Rush. Sends it up along the half boards over for Amaya. Amaya down low, feeds it to the front. He had an open man, but fortunately a man got back there just in time to cover him, and that was Olbing. Now in the head there, taking a shot. Boynton having to do a little bit of work. William Walsh dropping it off there for Olbing. He'll get it back along the point. And now Walsh doing some work here. Kassab out there. And a shot and a save by Boynton, catching the shoulder, going off to the far half boards, kept active by the Patriots. Zone control is an issue here for this team. They cannot seem to set up offensively. Hopefully that'll change, since last night it was just non-existent.
Yep.
And now they're on their heels again as Olbing will have to slap pass it over for Kassab along the near side. Nice pass ahead now for Mancha. Mancha near circle with a shot, almost takes off Boynton's head. 15 minutes left here in the first, 1-0 Richmond. Potomac looking to get on the board. In the right way, not in the penalty column. Over to the near corner now, Ian Rush deep inside the play. We got Turchenik up there to recover. Turchenik with a shot off the side of the net. And Ian Rush will tap it down low, Olbing. Olbing looking. Surveying it up to Rush, down low to Turchenik. Turchenik ducks out a check from Olschewske. Gets the puck, tries to scoop it towards the front, and he gets hauled down there by Schrank. And the puck will go over to the far half boards, kept in there by the Patriots. Offensive zone presence here. We got a change from Rush coming up here. And the Generals are going to look to exploit it here as they put it ahead now for Magee. Magee trying to get around Ludman. They'll go colliding into the corner on the near side. And the Generals will have it picked away from Jack Dewey up top for Height. Now Height leading the charge now offensively. Drop pass for Turchenik, who pulls the trigger. A shot block up front, trying to keep it in at the point. Anderson couldn't get there in time. Now Owens will have it along the near wing. Across the line and back behind, sends it up top for Ritchey. The shot, and it goes off the post. That one went off of an ankle there. No kicking motion would have counted. Owens behind the cage. He'll get popped there. Ritchey getting bounced around. Puck for Aricio. No, it won't make it up top. Now it's Kruger trying to keep it in there, battling along the boards. An elbow came up there on Height, no call. And it's cleared out through center, and the Patriots get a much-needed break. A couple of line changes here. Well, a couple of line mates making their changes here to get the final line out there. And it does look like Coach Brazel is going through a bit of a change here on the depth chart. So we have our new combinations working in tandem out there.
Cycle those players around, find that chemistry for this game, hopefully for the rest of the season too.
Plenty of season left to figure out who works with who on the lines. A shot taken from the outside, saved there by Lincoln. And another perimeter shot blocked up front in the far circle. And then the Patriots will take it back behind the goal line to regroup. Over to the near side for Ayers. Ayers ahead for Kaufman. Kaufman looking for the outlet pass there. Oh, and a collision up front. Nice stand up there by Ian Rush. Is Rush playing forward today? He's been up in the play quite a bit, but now he'll drop back for defense.
He's got that Chris Pronger mentality to him.
There you go. Well, he's got the size like Pronger. I'll give him that. Along the far half boards, and it's cleared all the way down the length of the ice. Richmond will win the race here on the icing, so Lincoln will have to come out to play it along the near side boards. Longiatano dropping it up top. McNary couldn't keep it inside the blue line, and now here comes a chance the other way. It's Lanahan. Lanahan will chase it down, but the Patriots will not win the race for the icing, and Wedden blew a tire
on
there,
that one?
and it was a close one. 12:28 left here in the first. 1-0 Richmond still.
I don't know. If he would have won that race, he would have had two guys wide open in front of the net. That was a 3-on-1 opportunity.
Ayers tried to sneak out there for a change, but will remain with the defensive pairing out there that we currently have. And up top it goes, kept in there by the Generals, and a loose puck there off of a shin pad. It'll be Kaufman leading the charge. Kaufman across the line. Drop pass up top for Anderson. Anderson pulls the trigger through traffic, and a save by Boynton. Over to the near side boards. Richmond trying to break it out. They do so, deflecting it out, but Anderson will get a hold of it there at the red line. Turned over to Longiatano up at the blue line. Bit of a ping-pong battle now with the puck going back and forth between the blue lines. And now it'll be dumped in deep right in on Boynton, the bouncer. Oh, baby. Close call there for Boynton. That one was sticked away as just a simple clearing. Had a few extra hops. Fed to the front, blocked by the defense. Up along the far side now. Battling for it, and the battle won by the Patriots there as they find a loose change. Up top, it's Walsh working his way through with a shot that deflected off of a stick up front. Toss to the front, nobody there to connect.
Tried to bounce it off the goaltender's back, a la yesterday against Dustin Moyer.
Yep. They're looking to repeat things in a different light, kind of catch him off guard. Nice work there for Kasem to get the puck, but it's poked away at the last minute, and it's Chester backhanding it down the length of the ice. No icing. Hans will get there first. Over to the near corner it goes. Stripped away there by Ludman. Ludman trying to peel away with it over to the far wing. Nice work there on a pass tic-tac-toe. Trying to catch up with it now. Here comes Turchenik putting on the Jets. And now it's played up along the glass, not out. Nice keep in there along the far blue line by Ian Rush. Trying to work his way to the front. Here comes a chance, and it's a bouncer. Turnaround shot, the save by Boynton. He got a piece of it to steer it away just a little off course. A dangerous rebound was about to come, but now is a chance for Mancha. Far circle with a shot right in on the logo of Boynton, and he holds onto the breadbasket. 10:47 left here in the first. 1-0 Richmond. Patriots hockey is proudly sponsored by, I'm not the English major, Spine and Joint Institute. sjinstitute.com to learn more about Doctors Felix Yeskin and Maria Schaefer and how they can address your family wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic needs. Located in Fairfax, Virginia.
Doc was a little busy last night.
Just a little too busy. Just a few healthy scratches, though, fortunately, on our side as far as the elite.
Yep, Taylor Trinkwan is going to be out tonight. Logan Hulse.
3-on-1 here, right in on goal. What a great save by Lincoln. Oh, yeah. Stacked up the log cabin on that one to keep it from going into the twine.
Can we just start calling him Hot Rod Lincoln yet?
John Baranowski between the glass. Up top it goes. Richmond winning that face-off shot, going just wide over to the near side now corner. It's going to be Ludman trying to fish it free. Richmond losing control there. Kaufman picking the pocket of Magee. Over the near wing now for Langford. No Langford trying to get around his man. He dumps it in deep. Wedden will catch up at the first. Over to the far side. And over to the near side of the neutral zone, McNary. We do apologize here. Getting some rink staff here. Addressing some audio issues. How are we looking there, Shremsy?
We're looking good.
Good. And next time they shouldn't come by if there isn't a problem. Amaya chasing it down for Richmond. Feeding it to the front. Oh, dangerous opportunity and a rebound. Shot and a save by Lincoln. He holds on. Kruger trying to make it 2-0.
Shouldn't have to be making those saves. There have been a lot of errant passes that have ended up with a puck out in front of the net. But for the most part, the defense is covered, which is good.
Okay.
Trying to do two things at once here.
I know.
Pardon
three things,
me.
actually.
Got it back together now. We're good.
All right. Up through center now, and Kassab couldn't catch up with it. Olschewske will get it at his blue line. Saucered over to the near side. Ritchey trying to center it there for Owens. Trying to cut up the middle, but it's deflected back. Ayers will have it in the near corner. Over to the far corner he'll go. Now along the far wing with a drop pass there. Recovering his drop pass there is Kassab. Kassab had it poked away for a second. Walsh recovered it. Now a little bit of a battle. If they can get solid control in the neutral zone, Tim Olbing will do the work here, and he'll take it in front of his bench and retreat back into his own zone.
A lot of neutral zone play in this period.
A lot. Except for one goal. I mean, 7 to 9 shots. Here's a chance
Finish
now.
it!
They score! I'd buy that for $1. They tie it up 1-1.
Exactly what you were looking for, Stearns. A nice juicy rebound off the pad of the goaltender Boynton. Right out to a Potomac Patriot player. We'll get the call here momentarily, but nonetheless, just what the doctor ordered for this team. Knotted it up here at 1.
So Ayers and Thor on the helpers.
Yikes.
And now
Those
here's a
breakaways.
chance on the other way. It's Leonard coming in on goal. Takes a shot.
Save.
Easily steered aside there by Lincoln. The rebound coming up along there for Longiatano. Trying to pop it home there. But now it's back behind the cage. Trying to work towards the front with Chester. Longiatano working in tandem down low for the Generals, but it's cleared up along the glass and all the way down the length of the ice. This one will come back in icing. Manny Mancha could not get back there in time. And a second whistle, and referee caught somebody trying to sneak their way onto the ice. Patriots Hockey is also proudly sponsored by Mid-County Physical Therapy, midcountypt.com, to get yourself back in the game. That old nagging injury can be addressed with our hands-on techniques. Here in Woodbridge, it's midcountypt.com for more details.
I smell a Liam Walsh interview.
And Richmond trying to get a hold of this face-off there as it goes over to the far half boards. Wetton right on goal. Lincoln stick that one easily aside. Back behind for Pierce. Pierce looking for options here. He'll backhand it over to the open corner where it'll be picked up by Turchenik. Turchenik had it poked ahead for him. It was nice. It really helped. Goes back behind the goal line now. Boynton easily watching things here, directing traffic. Now comes out into the neutral zone and popped right back in by Anderson.
Off.
Went right in on Turchenik, and we'll get the whistle. 7:35 left here in the first. We're all tied up at 1. Follow us on Twitter, Cross Ice Feed, and Cross Ice Feed, and also follow the Patriots. Patriots Potomac is their handle on Twitter. And for the latest in all things Potomac Patriots, PotomacPatriots.net. Check out our interview with RJ on the pulse of all things Potomac Patriots since this inception.
He went from 2 teams to 32 teams.
Yeah, good luck with that. Well, better him than me.
We were able to catch RJ with a 5-week appointment.
And he was unshaven and unclean.
We'll see him again in December.
He'll come out of the cave. Oh, man. Doing a lot of great work here with the Potomac Patriots. Everything from mites to juniors to women's to disabled sled hockey. It's some great stuff. And he brought us a pizza. Over to the near side now as it goes back deep for Ty Ayers. We have a loose twig out here in the neutral zone. That's kicked in.
Oh.
Zach McDaniel just got a knee there. No call.
No, down on the ice last night, and we had a first-hand view of it being down in that box. You go, Stearns.
Here
Go
comes
ahead.
Magee. Magee dropping it off there. Storjohann almost had a chance there, but he got muddled up on the feet there and kicked out. Here's a 2-on-2 the other way. Leading the charge, it's Nick Kaufman. Kaufman down deep in this third line for depth. Trying to work it down low here. Drop behind for McDaniel, who's being rotated in here into this third line. Running 3 lines with a couple of guys shifting in is the strategy I see here. Doing a fine job right now as they've gotten back into this one and tying it up at 1. It's the neutral zone battles right now that are really defining this one. Schrank trying to put it somewhere there for somebody to meet up with. Liam Walsh will have to chip this one out in the neutral zone yet again.
What I was saying before is a lot of kneeing calls went unnoticed last night by the referee. Those are the dangerous ones. Those are the ones you want to make sure you get right.
Up along the far side now. And through center, Walsh trying to hook up on a pass there with Olbing. Walsh will have to meet it up here at the red line. Kruger almost had a chance there, but Kassab will strip him of the puck. Kassab on his backhand towards the front. Oh, he almost knocked it home. Olschewske will crash into the net. We'll have a call. We have a holding call coming up here against Richmond. It's our first look at the cross-ice feed power play.
Yeah, just Eric Lindros' power move to the net there, lowering the shoulder for Kassab. And almost rewarded. Almost got a full wrap on that one, but
he would have pulled it through there. Oh.
Yeah, we like what we saw at Kassab last year at the Empire level. It was a fun kid to watch, and obviously coaches saw something in him, and he's proven his worth here.
Face off to the left of Boynton. Cross ice feed power play. CrossIceFeed.com for more details. Holding to Olschewske is the call. Anderson up top. I thought he was going to be down low here, but here we go. Anderson pulls the trigger, and it's sticked away.
Remember, they were cycling those schematics that they were doing. So maybe Anderson works his way up front. If you can figure out how to read that thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of recycling symbols on there.
State secrets here. You don't let these things out. Let's see here. As Turchenik will take it across the line. He'll drop it towards the circle there for Anderson. And on goal, and Boynton makes a save. Up close and personal. He got with Boynton. Down low behind the goal line. He'll pop it over to the far corner. Chester will get there for Richmond. Chester pinning up along the boards to kill some time here. Trying to kick it along down into that corner and trying to strip it away is Liam Walsh. 1 minute left on the cross-ice feed power play. 4:40 left here in the first. We're all tied up at 1. Here's a shot. Goes uncontested. Oh, and he missed the open cage. Oh, baby. Along the far post, it was Anderson. Anderson down low. He's looking along the goal line, looking to stuff it up front, and a breaking man there. It's loose. It's in the feet, and it'll be picked up there, and it'll be Magee with it into the near corner. Up to the slot. The shot, Boynton to save. Oh, baby, here comes another opportunity. Another diving effort there by Ritchey. Another save there by Boynton with the blocker. Up top, here's Turchenik. Fake shot. Pulling the trigger. Magee. It went out of the wheelhouse. He tried to find it there, but Aricio will get to it. He'll send it up along the dasher. Turchenik on a second effort keeps it in. Magee along the near half boards, works his way into the circle. Stops, retracts, goes back behind the goal line. Looking for the option. Magee up top, the shot and a block up front. What an effective power play. Nothing in yet. Here comes a chance one time, and it's sticked away by Boynton.
No,
this one
it didn't
goes
touch.
up high, and they will stop.
That didn't touch.
That did not hit the protective netting, but the net was just off by a few inches.
We're doing the net. I thought it was the netting.
3:45 left during the first. 1-1 score.
My mistake,
5
everyone.
seconds left on the man advantage.
Everybody relax.
What action.
How about that passing, though? Tape to tape every single time. That was really impressive.
I am impressed. That was the best puck work I've seen on their power play, and they were actually getting quality shots off. Boynton and the diving effort from the penalty killers from Richmond keep this one knotted up at 1. Kaufman up top, far circle. Ludman pulls the trigger and a save by Boynton. The rebound, Juicy, comes over to the near half boards. And it comes up top to the blue line, kept in. We're back to even strength. 3:35 left here in the first. Nothing on that power play except a lot of great shots and opportunities. And it's fed over to the far side. Patriots controlling the offensive zone. Ludman taking a wide shot, fed along the side of the net. And Boynton will keep that one out. Wedden feeding it up along the near wing, trying to find Pierce. Pierce will turn it over there as Lanahan will put it down along the near half boards again. Pierce will retrieve it yet again, and it'll go back for McNary. He'll put it through center. Trying to find it up here now for Lasko. Lasko in on goal, and he takes a shot, and it goes well wide. Rebound coming all the way out here into the neutral zone. McNary trying to clear it in, but Lanahan will get in front of that one. Rush will come up and challenge McNary. Up along the blue line it is, and inside Patriots territory with just under 3 minutes to go here in the first. Tie game 1-1. And this second of 2 matchups between these elite USPHL teams, Potomac and Richmond. Last night, Richmond victors 4-1. Patriots looking to even the score.
I'll say shots 18-8.
Yep.
That's a very different story than what we've seen in previous seasons, Stearns.
Brazel did not lie to us.
Step in the right direction.
And up top it goes to Schrank. Schrank looking to pull the trigger. No, he'll go back down into the corner, cycling it through. Storjohann trying to find a cross-ice feed there.
Nice hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, definitely. Magee, he's got it all. Height takes the shot. Boynton snags that one with the glove, and he'll hold on. No rebound coming. 2:14 left here in the first. 1-1 score. Patriots hockey is sponsored by the Potomac Nationals, another regional sports team here in Woodbridge, Virginia, playing out of the P-Fitz and a direct farm team for your Washington Nationals. Great value if you want to bring your kids out to a game and not want to break the bank. They do a great job over there at the P-Fits. I think Johnny went there for a bobblehead. It was the Goonies night, and Corey Feldman was in attendance, and you got the One-Eyed Willie bobblehead?
I did, and it is fantastic. It is really well crafted. I was impressed.
Rock solid promotions from
They were
lower level sports.
Yeah,
It's the wave of the future.
you got it. We got to get a Brazel, a
That was
Brazel.
fun. I had to make a glove save, then start the clock.
He did a fine job.
Chunk out of a puck.
We got to get a Brazel bobblehead night or something here.
I want David Stern's bobblehead.
Oh,
night.
yeah. And up top it goes, and it stays in there. Walsh lost his twig there. Like he had one hand on it, and the puck just knocked it out. And it's down low behind the goal line. 1:50 left here in the first. Tie game, and Richmond looking to exact revenge here on that offensive rush. Mostly driven by the power play, but still controlled after that power play. Potomac had a good presence in the offensive zone. Now it's Richmond's turn. Backhanded up to the blue line, and it's out. I actually think that was in, but now it's up ahead for Olbing. Thor trying to get a hold of it there. Kassab and Thor working in tandem. And it'll be deflected in by Magee, and they're going to get their changes in order here for Richmond. Fed to the front. Leonard almost had a chance. He almost went uncontested. Now Turchenik's going to lead a 3-on-2, developing 3-on-3. Leonard back checking into the play with a shot. Boynton made the glove save. Rebound off into the corner. Drop behind. Kassab wasn't expecting it there. Richmond will come away with it. Through center now, gloved and played by Anderson through center. 1 minute left here. Here comes Turchenik across the line. Turchenik, far circle, fed to the front, and a save by Boynton. A lot of pressure up there. And it's fed out by Richmond through neutral. Turchenik reading it up at his own blue line, trying to put it on the tape there of Height. Turchenik now working with Height. Turchenik takes it, scores! Mortal Kombat! 2-1 Potomac! 42.7 left here in the first.
Remind me who we mentioned needs to step up in that pregame, sirs. Remind me what player we had on our roster there. Was it Turchenik?
It certainly was Turchenik.
Man, that was a rocket. He went short side goaltender, short side on an awful angle, and he sniped that thing.
What do we got? Excessive celebration there, Johnny? Oh, we probably got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty coming up to me.
That's not what you want to follow a goal with.
Now, Brazel's having a bit of a time here with the Water Wings.
Turchenik's going to be in the box for a 10-minute misconduct. Didn't say what for, but that's the call.
10-minute misconduct for scoring a goal.
Yep.
Don't you dare score a goal in this barn unless you want 10 minutes. And now we have a delayed call.
It looks like it's
It's
going
going to Potomac.
Is it going to Potomac?
Looks like it's Ayers going to the box. He's in disbelief. 2 for tripping. Maybe I looked away, but did anybody hit the floor?
If anything, I thought he was going for a hook or a hold, but nobody got tripped.
I thought tripping meant you had to have a body completely collapse onto the ice as a result of something done with a stick around the feet.
Get through this next 40 seconds without anything going against you.
Hey.
Regroup.
It's an All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater penalty kill. Ty Ayers penalty. We'll get the calls. My goodness, talk about loading the end of the period here. 5 seconds left. Ritchey will step in, takes his shot, and Lincoln made the glove save. The rebound goes over his head, and that is how we'll close out the first period. The Patriots are up 2-1, but at what cost here as Turchenik has a 10-minute misconduct that he'll have to serve, and Ty Ayers will have a carry-over tripping penalty into the second frame. 121 carrying over on his penalty to be exact. Stay tuned. We're going to get an interview and some other things going here in the first intermission. Stay tuned.
First intermission here with Liam Walsh. Liam, Guys came slow out of the gate, kind of regrouped there midway. Talk a little bit about the goal that you scored, kind of setting it up, the rebound off the goaltender's pad.
Well, Kasab, I gave him a breakout pass right out of the zone, you know. We've been practicing that for the past, since training camp, we've been practicing the same plays, breaking out, POP 2-1, and Kasab just got a shot. I came in, saw it coming, hit it right in. There you go.
It seemed like after that goal, things kind of turned in the game. The momentum kind of switched in your favor. Talk about that power play. I know it's been a cause of concern here for the Pats for the past couple of years, but you spent all 2 minutes of that power play inside the zone. Quality scoring chances. You guys are up 22-9 right now in shots.
Well, that's been our biggest problem, as you said, the power play. But, you know, we found a good group of guys on it, and we've just been practicing. And, you know, last game we got a goal. It was a pretty sick goal, too, within 30 seconds. And today, I guess, you know, we're just having control of the puck. We're just playing smart, moving around, and that's basically just what we want to do, just get shots and move the puck.
Going into this second period, you guys got a guy in the box. You got a 10-minute misconduct. What's the mentality like? You know, you guys have the momentum in your favor, don't want to lose it coming out of the gate here. What's going on in the second period here to make sure that this game stays 2-1, you guys?
You know, right now we just don't even want to think about it. Just got to play our game. You know, we got a guy in the box. Don't worry about it. Just play our way, you know. That's how we're going to win. That's how we're going to score goals, you know. We got to do what we got to do. We got to deal with it, you know. We'll just come out of the box, you know, just score goals and win the game.
Good luck in the second.
Yep, thank you. Appreciate it.
Here's John with our scorekeepers update. John, take it away.
John Baranowski here at the Scorekeepers Update. Well, clearly a quick goal at the end of the period is going to be the big change here in the momentum. Momentum means so much more in hockey than it does in almost any other sport, and having that goal in the last minute, specifically in the last 40 seconds, certainly does help. However, the Potomac Patriots are now on the penalty kill. They have a minute 21 of that going into the next period, and it is going to be a real test whether or not they can weather that storm now that Richmond has that long timeout of the intermission to discuss their strategy, how they're going to set up, and create a set play. However, the passing has been spectacular for Potomac. The passing has been really the highlight of this so far. On that power play, their crisp passing, tape to tape, got them 5 shots on the power play, and that is not something to sneeze at. Definitely a strong power play. Those shots, most of which were very high quality, because they were able to open up the shooting lanes with good passing. I cannot say enough how important that is. Overmore, they've really not given up much the other direction, and I think Coach Brazel is more of a did you do things correctly than did it turn out correctly guy. I think it's really more, you know, did they execute? Yeah, I think they did. Did they do the job that they were supposed to do? Yeah, I think they did. And I think that goes a whole lot farther than the outcome on the scoreboard, which is a lot closer than it probably should be, considering that Potomac has really been walking away with this. These shots are 22-9, and I think most of those are quality shots. There's going to be a couple you're going to get on rebounds, don't have much of a chance, but count as shots nonetheless. I think most of these shots have been quality. I think Potomac has been really putting the pressure on. If it wasn't for the great goaltending of Rock Boynton, I don't think we would have anywhere near this close of a game, and I think that's exactly what Coach Brazel wanted coming into this.
Let me ask, what was the reaction there on whatever Turchenik had done after he had scored that goal? Because I saw Gabe Cano's reaction, kind of like an angry get over here type of reaction as he left the box after that first period. What happened?
I didn't notice any kind of injury. I mean, I still don't know what the call was about, honestly. It was just adding the misconduct to it. Not a 2 and 10, just a 10, which probably means that something was said on the ice. That's typically when you see that most. But I'd be very surprised regardless. I don't know what that call was about.
You know, athletes do get vulgar out there, but if it's, I'm sure if it's directed at somebody in particular, towards the bench or something like that, we'll have to review the tape after this to see exactly what he had done in whose direction. But compare last night to today. Like, what is the difference between yesterday afternoon and this afternoon?
Well, I mean, it's night and day, quite literally. It has been a huge difference as far as puck control, about puck management. The passes are crisp. You had a lot more individual attempts. I won't even say individual efforts. They were individual attempts yesterday that we aren't seeing today. There's a lot more team. There's a lot more team support. And I think as you go further up through the levels, the more puck support you see. The quicker that as soon as someone bobbles a puck, someone is there to pick it up. As soon as someone loses it, someone's there to take care of it.
Right.
That's what you see. That and the speed are what increases as you go higher and higher. And I think already we have seen a good quality USPHL puck support team, which we didn't see yesterday.
So what do we think about Sean Lincoln in between the pipes there? I mean,
so far, so good.
Yeah.
No complaints on my end. The guy is putting up the saves he needs to. He doesn't seem like he's that flashy a guy. It looks like his positioning is solid. That's just it. There are two types of goaltenders. There's the ones that make the big flashy saves because they weren't in the right place, but everyone loves them because look how incredible that save was, all of the Dominic Hasekics of the world. And there are the guys who are the complete opposite, where they were in place, nothing's flashy about it, they do their job and they take care of business, and those are the guys who tend to win more. Those are your Martin Brodeurs of the world. And I definitely think Lincoln seems to fall in that more latter category. His positioning's good. He's where he needs to be. I've only seen one flashy save off of him so far, but it's not because he's not making the quality saves. They're there. He just makes them look easy because he's doing what he should be doing.
all right, sounds good, John. Thanks for the update. We'll catch up with you later. Welcome back to the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. David Stearns, Brian Shrums, John Baranowski, Philip Prevost here as the Cross Ice Feed broadcasting team, bringing you, well, should be a promising, what promises to be an exciting second period, to say the least.
Yeah.
Although, like, we finished with a 2-1 Potomac. Fantastic goal from Turchenik, and then all of a sudden a 10-minute misconduct, and then a Ayers penalty. That could be a game changer.
They need to come out and they need to kill this penalty off. I think that's priority number one in their mind right now. It's got to be a clean kill. You got a $120 left on it. Can't give up a tying goal here and ruin that momentum that you carried into the first intermission.
Well, the 1-goal lead. It's the first time they've led in this building this season. As far as the regular season, of course, exhibition play, they led early on against the Liberty University Flames, but the guys are back in rare form here. Things are different from last night, to say the least, except for that finish with the misconduct and the penalties. And I'm sure Coach Brazel and Coach Newton and Coach Cano had a bit of a talking with the guys here, kind of to settle them down, you know.
Nothing like yesterday, though.
Right,
I'm assuming a little bit more
right
positive.
There, yep. You're standing right there, so you didn't hear anything being yelled. So
we weren't told this time to get out of here for a few. Like, okay. But we asked Liam Walsh about the power play, and he was just taken back. He's like, listen, that was a problem for us, and to spend all 2 minutes of a power play inside a zone,
that's awesome.
Just hammering the goaltender with shots. You get that again, they're gonna start going in the net. I mean, he help. Boynton has been a sharp goaltender this weekend, but if you keep peppering him with shots in the man advantage, one of them's bound to go in.
Coaches are rallying the troops there at the Patriots bench.
Get them
Box
fired up
door
a
is
touch.
open, and we got to have Ayers and Turchenik reassume their positions inside. Comfortably seated, hopefully for a full 121 for Ty, and well, obviously the duration in which we can get Turchenik out as fast as possible. Get that laser
John,
shot.
you have a point at which he can return?
First whistle after 10:42.
Oh,
Yikes. So almost at the halfway point of the second, we'll see Sviataslov Turchenik return back to the ice. Now shorthanded try there, and a very aggressive PK on the forecheck, and now it'll go back deep inside Patriots territory. Ludman try to slap it away. Oh, bouncer goes over to the far corner. Dangerous.
the puck's been bouncing around quite a bit today.
And we got a fresh sheet of ice here to start this period. Even more dangerous. Storjohann putting it down low. Finds Amaya. Amaya over to the far corner now. Patiently awaiting there is a Ritchey up top. Schrank, top of the umbrella, takes a shot. A bouncer, Lincoln the save, the rebound, slapped away by Ludman. Retrieved in the corner by Ritchey to the front, and a save by Lincoln. That low percentage shot found its way in, and a great clear here by Potomac.
I think one of the points of improvement for Potomac in this second period is clean up their game in their own end. A lot of errant passes, a lot of sloppy passes that weren't tape to tape on the breakouts. It's got to get a little bit better.
Yep, across the line here. Magee Dropping it down there, and this one, kind of a roller to Storjohann. Airborne roller, that is. Comes over to the near side and cleared out by Potomac. Boynton setting it up there. Magee in. McDaniel to forecheck. And he'll back off. He'll put some pressure here. But a drop pass behind the net. Keeping him down there, killing some time here. Got up to the red line. Rush will find it, and you can't strip it away from Leonard. Leonard will retreat it back over to Schrank at the blue line. Schrank will dump it in and over to the near corner. And down low it goes. It'll be picked up there by Ian Rush. Rush tapping it over to the far corner, along the far half boards. Just rolling over my words here. And stand up at the red line there. It's Charlie Freshman, they got a piece of the action. Over to the near side corner inside the Richmond zone with no more time to kill. We're back to even strength. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater penalty kill. Killed that one off successfully. Down for Leonard behind the goal line. Backhanding it to the front. Nobody there for Richmond. And a feathered pass does not make its way. And this one on Lincoln, and he had a bit of a time there handling it, and he'll hold on to it after finding control. And
You're sensing a theme here from the Richmond Generals. Get that? It's down in deep. Throw it right to the front of the net, and it's gone. It's gone on over and over and over again in this game. And they only connected on one so far. A shot from the point by Olschewske in the first.
Wedden takes a shot. Goes well wide of the net. McNary teeing this one up right into the glove of Lincoln. Want to follow your Patriots? Follow all the updates. Follow them on Twitter at Patriots Potomac. Also, check out the website, PotomacPatriots.net. And it's swung around over for Olschewske. Olschewske looking for two. Takes a shot. Blocked nicely there by Anderson. Anderson throwing the body in front of that one. Clearing attempt foiled. Kruger keeps it in. Sent over to the far corner. Poked away. Ludman trying to catch up with it. Picked up there by Owens to Kruger. Kruger, hash mark shot there from the far side. And Lincoln got a piece of that one. Over to the near side it goes. Mancha tossing this one in on Boynton. If we get another funny bouncer like we did earlier, might make him sweat. There's a couple of good ones. Yeah, as you were mentioning, the puck is a little bit bouncy today.
Was it
Vesatoskala
who had the 90-footer? Here comes Johnny. Come on,
yes,
Johnny.
Yes, it was.
Thank
you. I've been thinking that, but I didn't want to bring it up yet.
And Patriots making some changes. Richmond as well.
And after that whole thing happened, all those beach ball memes came out.
I think that made a...
Hey, now, he's no Dan Clucci. Come on.
Fair enough. Now it's back behind. Lincoln over to the far side. This one sent through center, trying to hook up with Height. Height now will send the pass ahead. Walsh couldn't get a hold of it there. Puck left open for Mancha. Nice pass ahead there for Walsh. Drop pass there and a shot deflecting up into the protective netting. And we'll get a stoppage. 16-19 left here in a second. Patriots hockey is sponsored by Glory Days Grill. Select games will be viewed at Glory Days at Potomac Mills.
I'm going to go one night. I'm going to blow this thing off, and I'm going to go and sit there.
I know we were on last night at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. I wonder if we're on today, probably competing with too much football.
Yeah, it might be a tough sell.
Up top, Ludman winding up. Takes it on a second try. Bouncing its way through traffic. Didn't even make its way to Boynton. Stopped up by Richmond, and this one will be cleared down. This one a delayed icing, and it'll be Ian Rush who will get there first, and we'll get the call. 16:06 left here in a second. 2-1 Potomac. Sviataslov Turchenik with the difference maker. 20 seconds left in that opening frame.
6 minutes left in his 10-minute misconduct, too.
First off, it's Sviataslov, according to him.
Right.
And you know how weird it is to hear your own voice over the public address and you're not talking?
Everybody
it's as
sounds
though you're
awful.
hearing my thoughts. It's weird.
We're in your head, Johnny. Great reads. Oh, and there's a hard hit there, and we're going to have a penalty coming up to Richmond. It's a Cross Ice Feed power play, crossicefeed.com. Follow us on Twitter at Cross Ice Feed. Like us on Facebook. Oh, baby. Let's see that power play again. Oh, man.
They said if they can spend all 2 minutes inside the zone again, my goodness.
Oh, wow. Jack Dewey will be the offending party. He will sit for 2 or less. Face off to the left of Rock Boynton.
Rock Boynton.
Like
an awesome name.
I know. I wonder if they just call him The Rock.
I think that's taken.
Oh.
The Boynton. That works.
Tripping is the call. Here's a setup. Walsh gets a return pass. Oh, and he couldn't get it in the wheelhouse in time. Oh, he had a wide open net. And now a short-handed try here for Storjohann. Storjohann across the blue line. He tries to work his way through. Got caught up there by Ludman. Ludman may have gotten away with one there. He had to stick up in the midsection there. Now Ludman will have it. Olbing crashing into that there. That was a wide open opportunity. Oh. Olbing through center, nice crisp pass to Walsh. Walsh splitting the D, and on goal. Boynton poked it away, no hooking call, but here comes another shot, and it's deflected away. Olbing sending it down low there now for Anderson. And it's out of his reach, and it goes over to the near side boards for Walsh. Walsh up top to the point, and it squeaks out. 1 minute left on the cross-ice feed power play. Already quality opportunities for Potomac. Changing out a few guys. They got away with too many men. Here comes a chance in on goal. Backhand forehand, the shot that goes wide. And getting hauled down hard there. Storjohann slow to get up. It's Liam Walsh.
Yeah, he's favoring his shoulder a little bit there.
And according to Mr. Kassab behind the net there, should have been a call. 14 and a half to go here in the second. 30 seconds on the cross-ice feed power play. Freshman will deflect it. No, he didn't get a piece of it. Icing
not have
on
got it.
power play.
Walsh did not look good when he came over. I mean, he was skating under his own power, but it looked. I mean, my guess would be a separated shoulder just based on it, but that's just by looking at him.
Yeah. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Stock with him on the bench there, Johnny.
No, not yet, but you can see with the way he came in, he just kind of smacked into the boards and waited for someone to open the door.
Doc is examining him now.
Not typical for these boys. They fight through a lot.
Doc is looking at him now. Ian Rush along the near side into the corner. Curls away. Drops it back there, but it'll be Richmond clearing up along the glass and out. 20 seconds. Actually, I beg your pardon, 15 seconds left here on the power play.
Not without prime opportunities, though. It looks good once again.
And now it's fed ahead here out of the reach of McDaniel. It'll be slapped away. No, not out. Kept in there. And now we'll go back to five-a-side hockey. 0 for 2, but still plenty of quality opportunities. Longiatano. We got a home run pass awaiting here for Leonard. No, we'll have a whistle instead. Longiatano, or I beg your pardon, it was Leonard. I was just waiting for it. 13:47 left here in the second. 2-1 Potomac. 24-13 shots in favor of Potomac. It looks like it's Richmond out shooting them in this period. They only had 9 going into the second frame.
They did start the period on a power play, though.
Down low, Richmond. Along the near side, kept in there for a moment. Nobody there to greet that pass from Mancha. Trying to set it up into the slot. Nobody breaking towards the net. They're retreating out. And this one deflecting, no icing. So Lincoln will have to come out to set it up.
I wonder where Mancha gets his energy from.
I don't know.
Red Bull?
Rockstar?
Eric
Anderson will catch up with it in the far corner of his
Hey,
own. Whoa! And a
brother.
bouncing pass there. Vici being sighted here by Schrems, and it's over to the far side, up the glass and not out. Kept in there by Dewey. Dewey in front of his own bench, tossing it down low. Ludman will catch up with it. He gets punished by Longiatano. Dropped off there and sent ahead now.
Send him.
And it'll be Mancha gaining some speed here, trying to get it around Auricchio. Puck left there by Auricchio. And on the tape for Chester, who puts a pass on for Longiatano in on goal. Takes his shot, and what a save by Lincoln. Face to face with Longiatano. Now we got some rough stuff, but they're all just exchanging Twitter handles. 12:42 left here in a second. 2-1 Potomac.
And hey, Lincoln just played the percentages on that. He knew how many shots like to come low. He stayed low. He kept his glove up, and that's where that puck ended up. He predicted it well, and it came to be, and that's just it. He's not reaching. He's not flopping. He looks very in control.
Simple game he's playing right now.
You got it. That's what the Patriots are trying to do, is simplify their game across the board. By the way, I should make a note here. I have to correct myself. There is a lower body injury to Devin Melise. Olbing in on goal. Oh, he takes out the keeper. And we'll get a stoppage. And now Wedden is
shot to
going
the
to
head.
go after Liam Walsh.
I've seen this play out before.
Is that Liam Walsh? I believe it is. Yeah, he's back out there. He is okay. So, yeah, Devin Melise out with the lower body injury is our only actual injury. The others are healthy scratches, including Taylor Trinquan, Jack Strikers, and Logan Hulse. Face off to the right of Boynton. One off over to the corner. Liam Walsh gunning his way into there. Drop behind the goal line now. It's Kassab to Walsh. And Olbing waiting up front. Kassab looking to backhand it to the front and out of the reach there as it was deflected past Ian Rush. And now Ayers will catch up with it in his own zone. 12-10 left here in a second. 2 minutes until Turch comes back. This one goes over to the near side now.
Got it.
And a hard hit there. Kassab gets crunched. A shot deflected away. McNary teeing one up. Goes back behind the goal line. And trying to get a hold of it now is Hans. Hans putting it down low into the corner. We got a bit of a scrum for it. Pierce working with McNary. Now comes up along the half boards. Ian Rush trying to push it ahead. Now it'll be Liam Walsh putting it on the wing. Trying to find Kassab. Kassab doing some great
Nice
work
move.
there. Kassab getting tied up there. No call. Mr. Kassab lobbying for his son there. He didn't draw a penalty.
Oh, hip!
Trying to take
almost.
a hip check there.
Did they?
Trying to deliver that one.
We've seen one every week.
It was Ayers trying to deliver one. We had a beautiful one at Liberty, but it was
I saw you highlight that in the video.
in the clips, yeah. Kassab trying to get it in deep there, but Storjohann taps it back out the center where it's greeted there by Chris Magee. Magee on his backhand. Curls around to his forehand. Curls in, takes the shot, and it gets deflected wide off the stick of Ayers. Over to the far half boards. Patriots trying to get out. They do get it out of the zone, but it'll be retrieved by Richmond. Richmond will toss it right back in, just wide of Lincoln over to the near side corner. 10:50 left here in a second, 2-1 Potomac. Here in this USPHL Elite Contest, Richmond won last night 4-1. Olschewske looking for goal number 2 to tie it, and he gets foiled by Lincoln. Back up top, Schrank pulls the trigger, he scores! Top of the far circle, Schrank knots this one up at 2, 10:38 left here in a second.
You kind of had a feeling that was coming. The sloppy play for the Pats inside their own zone. It continues. The turnovers, the errant passes in front of their goaltender. It's going to bite you, and it just did. They had plenty of opportunities to clear that zone.
Door.
Got to crisp up a little bit.
Linesman getting the door there. Turchenik. We have released the Kraken. He's back on the bench. It's Anderson. Here's the call.
Center.
And trying to move it towards the front there. It's down low behind the net. Ritchey turning it over. And the work down low. Not really working out here as it comes up to the blue line and out. Ludman taps it right back in. McDaniel will have to tag up. What's up? Oh, I thought Johnny had something to say. Sorry, John. Down low behind the goal line inside of Patriots territory. Halfway through the second period, we're all knotted up at 2. The reset button has been hit at a pivotal time in this game. Lots of hockey left. Anything can happen, folks. Anything can happen. Ritchey trying to move it on his backhand. It'll come up to the point, kept in there by Dewey for a moment, but it's taken away by Charlie Freshman. Freshman, near side, dumps it in. Jack Dewey will pick it up now. Over to the near side corner. He'll break it up along the near wing now. He's going to cut through center. Still looking for an open lane, so he'll have to go to the far end of the neutral zone. Given plenty of space and time there. And that'll be Ayers. They'll catch up with it, stripping it away from Richmond. Coming out through center, trying to peel it away from Longiatano. Getting batted around here at center ice. The puck still not clearly controlled. Now Chester will peel away with it. Chester on his backhand, sends it towards the front. Nobody there to connect. Longiatano will pick it up in the far corner. Longiatano stops, curls, looks. He's got Leonard. He collides with Leonard. With the help there of Ayers. Patriots trying to regroup here. Now comes up top to the point, trying to poke it out. Now it's kept in there by Wedden. Over to McNary. McNary into the corner. Now Longiatano gets taken out by Ludman. Ludman will find the puck. He'll move it ahead here along the near wing. On for Manny Mancha. Mancha gets taken out, and that'll be a call. We'll have another cross-ice feed power play coming up. With 8:39 left here in a second. Timing is everything here.
Yeah, 22 shots in that first period for the Potomac Patriots. They got 2 through 10 minutes here. Through 12 minutes here.
Yep. Being outshot 8-2 in this period so far.
This is kind of a big one for him.
And Turchenik is back out there for this power play.
Quality scoring opportunities on both power plays that they've had so far. 1 for 2. Hopefully going 2 for 3 here.
It's Anderson, Olbing, Turchenik, Mancha. And Walsh. Nary for tripping is a call. Back behind, here comes up top Turchenik over to the near circle. Back up top Turchenik does not pull the trigger. Over the first side, the shot. Oh, they're going to blow the whistle because the net was knocked off.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's unbelievable.
Everything moving in the right direction. Richmond denied the change because they're responsible for knocking off the net.
Now, is that not a penalty?
No, it's just that the incidental contact with with the post.
And that happened last night
It's
too.
unfortunate. I know. Well then, yeah, that's right. It did happen. And face-off won by the Generals and cleared out.
Well, we saw yesterday in the Empire game what happens if you don't blow the whistle right after the net comes off. So, it's a lesser of two evils, I suppose.
And Boudreau was not pleased with that decision not to blow the whistle in time. And Anderson will have it across the line. The shot deflecting off of Schrank over to the near corner. Olbing trying to zip it around. Schrank trying to kill some time. Schrank looking for the opening. Can't find it. Olbing will have it now. Thor looking. He'll find Turchenik. No, he won't. It'll get turned over. Richmond. It's Lasko. Lasko finds the opening along the near boards and sends it down the length of the ice. 1:05 left on the Cross Ice Feed power play. Follow us on Twitter. Send us your tweets at Cross Ice Feed. Oh, baby. Almost lined up for a hard hit there. Now the Patriots having a bit of a time setting up inside the offensive zone, so they'll take it back inside their own and send it up along the near wing for Mancha. Mancha across the line. Drops it off for Kassib. Kassib pulls it to Mancha, and it's an easy directed shot towards Boynton, who will hold on for no rebound. 43 seconds left on the man advantage. Schrems, I guess they're going to have to roll with the second unit here. I mean, I don't think he was intending to use a second unit at all.
No, and that was the discussion we had beforehand. He was going to cycle those players around. Kind of, I don't know, yeah. Kind of like an umbrella, maybe.
Well, he's got a few different tricks up his sleeve, and, well, nothing has notched anything up on the board yet. Ludman up ahead now for Kaufman. Kaufman across the line, far end, and they're going to say the height was just a step inside. Half a minute left on the man advantage, 7:08 left here in a second. Patriots hockey sponsored by the Spine and Joint Institute of Fairfax, Virginia. Doctors Felix Yuskin and Dr. Maria Schaefer can help you address your family wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic needs. sjinstitute.com for more details. Located in Fairfax, Virginia. We'll also plug in some of Doc's material here in the intermission. And also subscribe to his podcast, The Hockey Doc, on iTunes. Over to the near corner now, trying to squeeze it out. They're just killing it quite well here, Richmond. Do we go back to the drawing board? Or, I mean, that first showing from the power play was incredible.
Even the second one was very good.
Yeah. Go back to five-a-side. The third time was not exactly the charm. Now here comes Richmond in on goal. Backhand, forehand, shot to save the rebound.
Way.
And they're just going to let it go.
No, you cannot do that.
And eventually they score.
That's unreal.
I guess if you stab away at it, as it's underneath the pad and you do nothing about it, I guess you'll let it go and eventually. Sure, if you keep pitchforking and not blow your whistle, of course.
Man.
6.5 left here in a second. It's 3-2 Richmond.
Throw Lincoln a bone there. How about a quick whistle? I saw it covered up under his pad. I would be a little upset if I were.
Well, I mean, the rule is that you go until the ref can't see the puck. If he didn't have it covered, if that puck was loose, even if we can't see it and he could, then the game still goes.
He's got to take off those X-ray glasses then.
Quite the turn of events here in the second.
A shot and a save there, knocking
that
off.
net's off.
Oh, wow, that was a quick whistle.
A quick whistle on that
you couldn't
net
adjust
there.
that one, really? Oh.
Both ways.
That's it. We got to back off here. We got to back off. Calm, center.
Come on, guys. He's only a ref. He's a nice guy. His only game.
I'm offended. Stop it.
Why you have to be mad?
Sviataslov Turchenik, everybody. We got to get an interview with him. I hope he's been working on his
we've
interview
already
skills.
done that one.
We tried it once.
Yeah, we tried it once.
I think we had Stephen Gerke try to translate. That was a bad experiment.
That's a fun one, though.
Messy opportunity here. Okay. Turn of events.
Yeah, quite a turn of events here.
Owens going to the face-off circle against Turchenik. Turchenik trying to win it back there. And Owens will have it to the front. Oh, and a save by Lincoln. Trying to go short side. That one almost squeaked in. Wedden down along the half boards. Pass out front there for Kruger in the near circle. Gets gunned past everybody. And the Patriots will recover. And the passes aren't making it tape to tape now. Got to go back to the fundamentals here. So now Richmond will come back with Ritchey across the Patriots line. Over to the near side corner he goes. Being contested there by Lubin. He'll crunch him into the boards. Puck still controlled here by Richmond. Up top, McNary shoots. Save. Made by Lincoln. Plenty of space for him to see that one through. 5:13 left here in a second. Patriots hockey is sponsored by the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia, 5180 Dow Boulevard. Visit pwice.com for stick and shoot, public skate schedules, and much, much more. That's pwice.com. Face-off one down to the corner. Anderson sending it around over to the far side for Thor. Up through center, trying to find Kassab. Loveland played in front of the Patriots, and that is it was dumped back in by the Generals, but now Patriots will break out Kassab across the offensive line. Liam Walsh taking a shot well wide, but a pass intended really now for Kassab. Kassab cycling it down low. Finds it into the corner for Olbing. Olbing being challenged by Longiatano. Patriots now with it. Up far circle with a shot coming and a save by Boynton. Steered off over to the far corner. Riccio trying to put it over to the near side. Now we'll have a call, and it's coming up to, I believe, Richmond
Yeah, that's
for a
who
roughing.
touched it.
We have a player that's a little slow to get up. And it'll be Kassab. Is reeling after that hit in the corner. 4:40 left here in a second. Time for another Cross Ice Feed power play. CrossIceFeed.com. And on Twitter at Cross Ice Feed. And he's okay. He's confirming Gabe Cano that he is okay. Kassab is all right. He's shaking his head yes.
Leave me alone.
Chester, 2 minutes to go. Chester, 2 for roughing it.
Into the slot it goes, but it's picked up, not out. Trying to send it out there. It's Chester sitting for 2 on the roughing.
You see a lot of set plays with the man advantage this time around, and they're working, but those tape-to-tape passes, they have to be crisp and clean, or else nothing's going to come of this.
Anderson's got it in his feet here, tight along the blue line, still inside the Richmond zone. Trying to pitchfork it out as Pearson. He does so successfully as it goes back for Turchenik. Thor trying to put it through center there. That'll be Mancha trying to wrangle it down. Turchenik with it. Trying to find out on the tape there of Walsh, and it goes out of his reach. Dewey will get there first. Dewey being challenged there by Walsh. Walsh looking, sends it down on a backhand shot, and they're going to blow the whistle.
Now what?
We're not exactly sure for what, and Coach Brazel, I beg your pardon, is fired up about that stoppage.
We got a penalty?
No, they're saying that the net was off. I didn't see it off at all, and that's why Coach Brazel is visibly upset.
Unbelievable.
Cue up appropriate music.
As long as it isn't directed towards me, I'm happy with this.
3:47 left here in a second. 1:07 left on the Cross Ice Feed power play. 3-2 Richmond. They're going to chisel away at the ice there to make sure that net stays there. Using the old magnets, right, Johnny?
I love those magnets. They just flew all over the place. You look at them the wrong way and they go sailing into the boards.
You are saying magnets, right? Like frog protection? Face off to the right. I know he cut it in and out there. We'll get back to you later, John. Over to the far half boards, it's Mancha. Up top, it goes to the blue line. Back over to Mancha. He dumps it back behind for Kassab. Kassab trying to get a hold of it there. Got a couple of Generals on his tail. Comes up top. Turchenik will keep it in front of the Patriots bench. Over to the half boards. Cycling through. Up top, Turchenik winds up, takes a shot, and a deflecting one going wide. Walsh keeping it down low. With it now, Kassab looking. Far circle. Back down to Kassab. Kassab trying to hook up there with Olbing. Now goes back up top for Mancha. 35 seconds left on the man advantage. Mancha switching it over to Turchenik. To the front, looking back door. The shot along the side of the net, and Walsh hits the side. Back behind, now Kassab. with Dewey on his tail. Backhanded to the front. Nobody there to connect, but it'll be kept in there by Olbing. Up top, point shot coming, and a block. Oh, a stinger. Broke the stick of Pierce. Here comes over to the far circle, trying to pull the trigger through traffic, and nothing going towards the net. Goes over to the near corner, back up top. It goes to Olbing. Olbing trying to get it there before it comes out, and it stays in. Down over to the far corner, down low. It's Turchenik looking for it in the feet there. It's caught up with his feet and Dewey's feet. No stoppage here, and we're back to even strength. 2:38 left here in the second. 3-2 Richmond, and this one's cleared all the way up. Home run pass, looking for a breakaway for Amaya, but Amaya gets checked there. No, he's still got the puck. Ducking away from one. Here comes a breaking winger. They score! Going uncontested is Storjohann on a backdoor feed. It's a one-time shot that beats Lincoln. 4-2 Richmond. 2:26 left here in the second.
It's one of those things where and we're going to see a goaltender change. But defense is kind of let Lincoln hang out to dry there, Stearns, and not necessarily his fault.
Somebody didn't get that guy just coming out of nowhere.
Defensive accountability is where we're at right now.
Assisted by number 11, Ashton. That's Ritchey and Amaya at 2:26.
I guess I didn't see it right. It was 10, not 19. I beg your pardon. So it was Brandon Ritchey that scored that one. And now it's Magee putting the pass ahead now onto the tape of Amaya. Amaya dropping it off there for Storjohann. Amaya getting the return pass, curling to the top of the slot, over to the far circle. Putting pressure here on a side angle shot. We have a delayed call coming up to the Patriots. Frustration is setting in. 1:46 left here in the second. Potomac down in a 2-goal hole, down 4-2. 27-25 shots in favor of Potomac, but Trent, how many shots do they have this period?
They have five shots.
Up against the, what is that? My math is correct, that's 16?
A complete turn of events here in the second period.
Patriots went into the second frame here, up 2-1. Now they have allowed 3 unanswered goals. One back up top. Schrank keeps it in tight at the blue line. This one deflecting into the Richmond bench.
Nope. What are you going to do?
Those are supposed to be for the intermissions.
Oh,
yeah.
they are.
Oh, I see what you did here, Johnny.
Up top. Schrank waiting for it on the return pass. He won't get it. It'll be over the other side, going glove side high, but above the glove of Dustin Moyer. It's the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater penalty kill. It's McDaniel in for 2 on a cross check. 1:10 left here in the second. 4-2 Richmond. And this one slapped all the way down the length of the ice.
Minute to go here, Stearns.
I'm gonna go get another Rockstar energy drink and maybe share some of it with everybody. We'll get it like a gallon or maybe a keg full, you know. Here comes Ritchey pulling the trigger. And it's blocked up front, and we have a whistle.
Isn't that off?
Too many men is the call.
Yeah, who's too many men?
I have no idea. Apparently,
color me confused.
too many men. I wonder who it's going against. Please skate up to us and say that there is no infraction. What? Something happened behind the play. Yep. Well, it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the next 102 or less. Miscommunication at the bench. Coach Brazel is not pleased. Face off to the right of Dustin Moyer. Not just sitting the too many men on the ice. Bench minor as we come down to 30 seconds left. The wheels off the wagon there, Shremsy?
I don't think they are, but they got to get the next 25 seconds in without incident.
Now it's along the side of the net, near side, trying to stuff it home, short side. It's Chester over for Longiatano. Longiatano looking back down for Chester. Chester trying to sweep it around. A little bit of a move there. Pull it to his forehand, but it goes up top. Here's McNary with a shot. This one deflecting over to the near side glass. 10 seconds to kill here in the remaining moments of the second period. And now it's up top. One last shot. McNary pulls the trigger and it goes wide, and that'll do it. They've dodged that one there. But they will go down to the dressing room down 2. They were up 1 coming into the second period. Second period is not lining up to be one of their more favorable frames thus far into the season. Stay tuned. We'll be back with an intermission report in a moment's time. Welcome back to the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. David Stearns, Brian Schrems, John Baranowski, Philip Prevost, Cross Ice Feed broadcast team getting ready for the third period of this odd contest between the Patriots and the Generals. After 40 minutes of play, Richmond is up 4-2, and they have 14 seconds of a 5-on-3 or less coming up. And here we go. Face-off won by the Generals easily. And it's Schrank that will have it now. Over to the near side for Magee. Magee trying to fight off a check there. And the referee apparently. Magee along the hash marks, near side, down low. Up top it goes to Schrank. Schrank moves it over to the far corner now, and it's Amaya. As now we're back to 5-on-4 for another 45 or less. Now goes over to the near side for Schrank. Controlling the play now, Richmond. Up top it goes. 35 seconds left to kill. Schrank trying to get it down low. Ritchey up top. Storjohann's shot gets blocked. Over to the far side, Storjohann will pick up his own rebound. Storjohann setting it up there for Amaya with one move. Beats one, takes a shot. Moyer the save, the rebound. It's behind the ball. What a great save there. He swept it away. Storjohann down over to the far corner. Now for Magee. Magee up top. Schrank.
10 seconds.
Down to 10 seconds left to kill. Amaya fakes it around one, feeds it into the slot, and the Patriots will walk away with it, finding an opening, and they saucer it down the length of the ice. We are back to five-a-side hockey. Hallelujah. 18:48 left here in the third. They're down by 2.
Huge kill there for the pass. They can build off of this kill. Well, after the icing, of course. They can build off of this kill here, try and get something going in their favor.
And a face-off coming all the way down to the left of Dustin Moyer. And it's won by the Patriots. No, it's Richmond that'll strip it away. McNary, point shot through, easily covered by Dustin Moyer. Face off to the left of Dustin Moyer. As we're back up and running on Fast Hockey, not sure what happened there. Fast Hockey has resolved the issue. We are not technical experts here, but they figured it out on their end. Thank goodness. We do apologize. None of that our problem. All the way down it goes. Richmond going to touch it up here on yet another icing.
We are not technical experts, nor are we technically experts.
There you go. Fair enough. Face off back to the left of Dustin Moyer again. We'll do it all over again. One back by the Patriots. Sent around over to the far corner. Trying to move it out. And it's still kept in there, and the Patriots will find some open air. Touched up with a high stick. Yep. And they're going to rule it against Richmond, although I think, he had a Patriot touch it, but you know what?
You got to have possession. That's what the ref was saying to the other bench as he went. You got to have possession.
It wasn't possession, correct. 8:04 left here in the third. Patriots looking to close this gap here. And it's Jack Dewey along the near side, using the glass up into the red line, or blue line, I beg your pardon, and Rush kept it in there. And Mancha keeping it in there for a second, but Pierce will be the resilient one here. He pushes forward, and he'll still stay with it here along the near side in the Patriots zone in the corner. Pierce looking, finds an option up top for Dewey. Dewey pulls the trigger, and it's slapped away by Turchenik. Lasko coming to the top of the slot. He has his pocket picked. One-on-one. Mancha coming away here. Now he's up against Dewey. Mancha stops, slows it up here. He's going to opt to set it up, sending it down low into the corner. Turchenik. And he gets foiled there as he steps into his check. And we have a delayed call coming up here. And it looks like it's going against Richmond for a slash. Slashing the twig out of Turchenik's hand. And yes,
this could be a
huge right now.
Huge power play here for the Pats. This is one that we have to see them score on. Make it look like that first power play they had. 2 minutes inside the zone, just peppering the goaltender. Boynton's a tough customer. He's a good goaltender. You got to be smart to beat him.
There's a chance, and it just gets deflected wide. Up top it goes. Mancha looking for a lane over to the near side for Anderson. Anderson down low. Turchenik to the front, looking here, and it goes out of the reach of Mancha and down the leg to the ice. Olbing was set up in the front there. 17 minutes even left here in the third. 1:35 left here on the cross ice feed power play. It's looked good this game, except for one opportunity, but here we're hoping on the fourth try we'll notch one underneath their belt. Up top it goes Mancha. Down over for Anderson, whose shot goes deflecting off of Longiatano and right in on Boynton. And Longiatano is going to take exception of Anderson's extra contact with the goaltender, and he will go ahead and say, "Stop it, that's not nice, leave me alone." That was Anderson's response to "leave me alone" at the end there.
That's a good paraphrase.
It is. I'm very good. I can read lips through cages, through protective netting.
What?
Ice vision.
What?
Huh? Face off to the right of Boynton. Give it another go here. Face-off won by the Patriots up top. Turchenik looking down over to the near corner. Anderson to Mancha. Mancha will back off here. Looking to cycle it down low again. Anderson switching places with Mancha. Fed over to the far open wing there. Top of the circle. Liam Walsh is waiting for it. Sent down low below the goal line. It'll be cleared around over for Turchenik. Turchenik in the corner, having trouble with it there. Drops it off. Switching places now with Anderson, feeding it over to the far circle, and deflected way out of the reach of Walsh. 50 seconds left here on the man advantage. Up to the blue line, not out, kept in by Olbing. Over to the near side, open wing, Mancha looks. He's got a lane, comes in on goal, fakes it, leaves it in the slot, nobody there to deliver it. Now Walsh feeding it to the front, and it's cleared down the length of the ice.
Easy to say have that shot, but the goaltender had that net completely covered.
Exactly.
Hey, giveaway.
Here's a short-handed try. Storjohann in on his backhand, off the crossbar and out.
You know, they had so much success, the Patriots did in that first period, with the major shots. Get as many shots as you can, low percentage, it doesn't matter. Get the shots on net. Make the goalie work for it, and eventually something good's going to happen.
We can't live in the past, John. We can't live in the past.
I'm a history guy, Dave. It worked then, it'll work now.
Sure. Schrank will dump it in deep and kill more time. 20 seconds left on the man advantage. Potomac looking for a good rush here. But Ian Rush is on the bench. Up along the far side of the neutral zone. We'll have to go here with, it's Kaufman. Far corner. Kaufman stops, peels it. Up top to Walsh. Walsh looking, can't find a lane. Back down over to the far circle for Kassab. Kassab gets shoved. We're back to even strength. Kassab losing control of the puck there. And the Generals will push it out into the neutral zone. Owens will take a spin. Oh, hard check being lined up. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Who was that masked man? That was Matt Kassab. Wow.
He's had himself a really good game today.
Really good game, yes. Even General Manager R.J. Ziegler commented on that during the intermission as I had a talk with him on the aside. 15 minutes left here in the third. A 2-goal difference. Here comes the chance now. McDaniel shoots, and it's blocked. The rebound. A turnaround shot, and the save by Boynton. Rolled off the pad over to the near side. Up top of the circle there. Ludman pulls the trigger, and it was blocked on the feet of Kruger. And a second try there, and it's bouncing around. Nobody's got clear possession now. The Generals do. Stepping up into it, Ty Ayers. Across the line he goes. Ayers looking, takes the shot. Boynton to save the rebound. Kicked around there, but it's going to be picked up by Amaya. Amaya can't play it away from the referee. And here comes a chance now. McDaniel, nice moves, pulls the trigger, the shot, the rebound, it's loose.
Ooh.
And then he'll paw it down. Boynton reaching out, and he'll grab a hold with 14:24 left here in the third. Boynton having a solid weekend, if you will. Patriots hockey is sponsored by Glory Days, Buffalo Wild Wings, and the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. 3 great sports bar sponsors. It's a trio of places I enjoy frequenting when my wife and children allow me to. Quite often, actually.
I was going to say, are you looking forward to your visit next summer?
Mauricio back in his own zone. Going D to D, he'll find it on the tape of Jack Dewey. Dewey putting it on the wing, but intercepted there by Ian Rush. Rush with a pass ahead, tapped in there by Height. Height on the tail of Mauricio, trying to win out the battle for the puck there. Mauricio getting tied up there by Height, so it allows the Patriots to have it. He goes over to the far corner back there for Mauricio, and he'll launch this one airborne. Gloved in and delayed offside, but Generals will take it the other way. Nope, slapped away. And a bit of a battle here as the puck is just not being cleanly controlled by either team at the moment.
Reminds me of the first half of that first period where everything just
Neutral zone.
was spent in a neutral zone and not much action going on.
Here's Turchenik across the line. He'll go down to the corner. Swinging his way around the goal line. He'll lose his footing while getting checked. And the Generals will have it off in that far corner. Turchenik back on his feet. And backing off here. And no, Ayers will keep it in. Ayers looking. Gives it over to Olbing. Olbing wasn't ready for that pass. They were in a little too close proximity. Olbing looking. Bring it along the side of the net, over to the far side of the net, and Dewey will backhand it up. Not out. Kept in there by Magee for the moment. But it'll be followed up, and the Generals will play it ahead for Magee. Magee going one-on-one here with Turchenik. And he gets taken down, and the puck will go to the corner. Turchenik will have it along the far half boards, but some extra support from Richmond, but it'll be cleared out by Potomac into the neutral zone. Wedden over to the near side, McNary. McNary pushing it ahead along the near wing. And Walsh will play it back. Dangerously there to Ayers, who had some coverage there from the Generals. But it'll be played back, and Ludman will slow it down. Ludman with a nice pass through center and a tap pass left there, and Olbing wasn't there for the timing. 12.5 left here in the third. 4-2 Richmond. This one cleared down the length of the ice, and no icing as Richmond will get some changes on. And Pierce lining up his check, and he gets belted down. Called standing up your man. Stood up his check very well. And now Kassab along the near side across the Richmond line. Kassab takes a shot. It's a bouncer. He'll pick it up, turn around, feeds it to the front. Kaufman couldn't deliver. Up along the near boards and out. Pierce tap it out, but Kaufman will pick it up, sending it over to the far side. Kassab winds up, takes a shot right in on Boynton. 11:54 left here in the third. Patriots are putting them on, but nothing going past. Rock Boynton. Patriots hockey is sponsored by the Spine and Joint Institute of Fairfax, Virginia, sjinstitute.com. For Drs. Felix Yastin and Maria Schaefer to help you address your family wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic needs. sjinstitute.com, and also subscribe to the Hockey Doc on iTunes. A rolling puck, a spinning puck, finding its direction now onto the tape of Longiatano. Trying to get around his defenseman there. The Patriots holding him to the outside. It's Eric Anderson. Anderson using his size to his advantage. Langford trying to put it up along the far boards, up to McDaniel. Now it's on over to the near wing for Kaufman with a drop pass, and it was offside.
Too early.
Oh! And now we got some after the whistle stuff here. Over to the near corner, we got a flurry of activity. Everybody will back away. Langford making it known that he's out there. We'll see what's dished out. Nothing. Nice.
Yeah, ref is just going to let it go.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't think it was offside. I think the puck was dropped inside the zone.
Just slightly.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that play, honestly.
No, the play was fine. The ruling was a good ruling, but it's just the extra pushing and shoving afterwards that was being contested.
Yeah, it's hockey,
there,
you know?
Yeah.
What did a wise man once say? That where would we be without violence on the ice? Is that what you said, Dave, so many years ago?
Oh, violence, yes.
Violence, yes, violence on the ice.
I thought he said violins.
I thought he said violence.
I didn't make
violence on the ice.
Speaking Pittsburghese again. And now it's out in the neutral zone. Richmond looking to gain the Patriots zone. They do so with a dump in here. Chased down Over to Ayers, putting it back over here for Rush. Rush trying to move it up for Kaufman, misses his stick. Olschewske will have it between red line, blue line, towards the Patriots line. Leonard trying to look for it here. He'll dump it in right into the glove and played aside by Moyer. And it was Richmond trying to make some changes here. And they got it in deep to make those changes, but now the Patriots will come back and Langford will have it at the red line, and he'll have to dump it in. It looks like he's going to be going off on a change real soon here. Nope, maybe not. He's kind of trapped out there. I think his team was looking for him to dump it in. Turchenik ahead for Langford. Langford, an extra long shift there, looking for the bench now. He'll finally get off. Left there in the neutral zone. Dropped off Kruger. Owens back down to Kruger, but it's tapped away over the near corner. 10:30 left here in the third, 4-2 Richmond. In this elite contest, stay tuned for the USP3 action on the other side. I think we're back here. We got the Carolina Eagles in a couple of weeks.
Yep, 2 weekends from now.
2 weekends from now. I think it's Columbus Day weekend.
It is.
And yet we're playing the Sunday game in the morning. Makes no sense to me. And Kruger trying to play it away from height. Now it's finally knocked loose and taken away by Manny Mancha. Mancha across the line. Pulls the trigger and a shot and a save there by Boynton. You always got to think on those Mancha shots.
Keeps you guessing, doesn't
Near
he?
side half board, yes indeedy. Over into the corner into no man's land. Winner of that battle in no man's land, Richmond. Dewey gets taken out. Richmond wanted a penalty. Somebody over here on this side did. Probably just for the sake of having a penalty. And here comes a chance. Over to the near side. Back door open, and Ludman
Nice
couldn't
save.
lift it. And a great save by Boynton. And it'll be cleared up by Owens at a high glass. Not out. Kept in there by Mancha. Mancha got hit there by Amaya. The puck down over to the far side. Patriots will control it there with height. Height into the circle there for Turchenik. Turchenik curling around there. Goes to the hash. Top of the circle. Looks up top. Anderson winds up. Feeds it down low to Ludman. Ludman. Back up top, and we got ourselves a penalty coming up, and I
it's
believe
coming to
it'll be
Potomac.
Height. It'll be sitting. And and a hard hit well after. And Mancha got hit one there by Jack Dewey. Not sure if anything's going to come of it. It's a wash? No, cross check. And then a trip, but what now? That referee is very animate, by the way. He's just kind of
That's 2-2.
signaling everything. Yes, canceled out. It was Owens. I beg your pardon. I came in with the extracurriculars. All right.
So 5 aside still.
Yep.
9:12 left.
It's okay.
Still plenty of period left, but Potomac's gotta get one quick here. You don't want to try and do it in the last couple minutes.
Boynton's the difference maker on a lot of those.
Yes, he is. Boynton's had an excellent game once again.
One up top. Rush pulls the trigger, deflected through. It's loose into the slot. Who will get it? Patriots clear it down over to the far corner. Cross-checking, into tripping, fed along the short side, and it's cleared down the length of the ice. This one's going to go all the way down to Moyer, so no icing. It's cleared out of the neutral zone. Nobody got Moyer's pass, and now across the line. I thought that was a hair off son, but I could be wrong. Amaya.
No, they were good.
Storjohann, maybe a foot, maybe an inch. And definitely
Now
not
you're
a mile.
nitpicking.
I am. Getting out my ruler. Maybe it was a millimeter. I don't know. McNary taking a shot. Goes well wide. No deflection there. It's kept in along the far side by Wedden. Down low. Magee with it. Magee gets a return pass from Amaya. Goes over to the near side boards. Down into the corner. Potomac trying to clear it here. Olbing trying to get in the way of that one. Amaya still with it. Slapped away by Walsh. Picked up and sent up along the glass and out. Oh, up to the blue line. And out finally. Liam Walsh coming in on a breakaway. Walsh in on goal. Takes a shot. Scores! Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? 7:58 left here in the third. They cut Richmond's lead down by 1.
There's a miscommunication between two Richmond players at the Patriots blue line. They went in like a Bash Brothers type thing, forgot about the puck that skittered on to Liam Walsh's stick. He took it in, potted on the goaltender. We have a game again, Stearns.
Liam Walsh, I believe that's his second in this game.
Second of the game for Liam Walsh.
Water bottle on the ice out there in front of the Richmond bench.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Scored by number 21, Liam Walsh. Assisted by number 40, 10, Olbing.
Score.
That's Walsh
Walsh from Olbing. There's a face-off. Wimmer shot goes just a little wide of Boynton over to the near side half boards. Patriots got some life here.
Looking for that momentum shift, Stearns.
That's over to the far side of the ice in front of the Richmond bench. Back out into the neutral zone. Patriots waiting for their man to get back on side. That cross-ice feed over to the near side does not make it. Mid-time cut off by Pierce. Back to the Patriots blue line it goes. Battle of the neutral zone yet again. Kaufman now at the red line. Feeds it ahead and deflected out of the reach of Magee. Couldn't keep it in. Back out. Turchenik gets bumped from behind from Hans. Turchenik. Down to the near corner it goes. Ludman. On for Turchenik. 7 minutes left here in the third. Patriots down by a goal, 4-3. And a pass out of the reach there and intercepted by Ritchey. He leads the charge back. He's got Chester across the line. Fed right on to Moyer. Easy stick save over to the far corner. Ian Rush ducking out of one check. Rush leading the charge there, putting it on the wing. Now through center for Olbing. Olbing trying to get away from his man across the Richmond line. Olbing still with it. Comes in, takes the shot, and it's deflected away by Dewey. Flat back. Olbing with it again. Olbing sends it through to the high slot there, and nobody was in the vicinity. Richmond's going to come back away with it now. Chester across the line. Drop pass there, left along for Longiatano, but he didn't get to it. It was almost a clearing attempt there by the Patriots. Second effort at it. Now Olbing coming away with it now. Olbing's got a back checker and a forecheck. He drops it off there for Leonard, and Leonard will take the turnover. Watch how many 2 men are out there. Yeah, no, it's close.
That's very close. No silly penalties now.
Nope, can't afford him. Here's a one-on-one opportunity. Here comes Kasab into the slot. Takes a shot and a save by Boynton. He got a little bit of a stick on it. And it's back along the near side. And out, Ayers tapping it right back in. I'm hoping somebody's got some crazy base going on in the locker room.
Ref can't have a stick. What are you doing? What side you playing for?
Somebody playing Whoomp, there it is, on base somewhere.
Yeah, maybe the Empire team.
The USP3.
USP3H3H, 3PHL. Whatever they changed it to.
3CPO.
I don't.
Center now. Here's a chance. Ritchey in on goal. Comes in, takes his shot. Glove save! Dustin Moyer! Trust the dust!
Are you kidding me?
Dustin Moyer snags that one and keeps it a 1-goal game.
Cap tip Dustin Moyer. Just a ridiculous glove save to keep this 4-3 with 5:29 left to go.
And I like the call where Shrem sounded like Goofy falling off a cliff.
I'm hoping that's the USP3 locker room that I'm hearing, but
Is sponsored in part by the Potomac National Baseball Team. Class A of the Washington Nationals.
face-off just outside. Yep, we do confirm that. Okay. Whew. We're trying to avoid all the problems we had last night here in-house. Wow, John's doing a really good read down there. Very into it. Over to the far corner side of the Patriots zone. This one's going to be ruled in icing. Ian Rush got there first, and 5:12 remains here in the third. Pats are looking to tie this one up.
I went to a rave and then made a playlist.
You did a great job. Yes.
Thank you.
We did get compliments from a few people earlier. I'm being serious. You could stop it now. They didn't like it that much where you had to keep it going during the play.
Well, then stop leading me on here.
I know you got a little too into it.
These people making compliments, were they of sound mind?
Yes, I think the GM, RJ Ziegler, is of sound mind. Do you want to get your paycheck?
Are you sure?
Yes. Wow, Ludman, nice keep there. Oh, baby.
I mean, he did hire us. Let's think about that.
I still have the power to turn you off. Turchenik up ahead along the far wing now. 2-on-2 the other way. Potomac looking for a rush here. On the backhand, feed to the front. Boynton the save, the rebound. Turnaround shot. Boynton makes yet another save. We got a Patriot in the net. I repeat, we have a Patriot in the net. 4:32 left here in the third. Richmond still in the lead, 4-3. Patriots hockey is sponsored by Mid-County Physical Therapy, midcountypt.com. To learn how you can get back in the game with their hands-on techniques here in Woodbridge, Virginia. I tell you, it's always good, physical therapy. They start you off, they kind of massage the area they got wrong, like my knees I had a few years ago, and then all of a sudden they make you go on a treadmill. It's like, wait, hands-on? This isn't hands-on. Point shot, it goes well wide, over to the near side, half boards, catching up it there. With it there is Pierce. Zach Pierce leading it through center. And yes, a lineup hit there. Woo. Almost one. And here's a shot right in on Moyer making the save. The rebound. It goes airborne. Bouncing around. I think they spotted it, and it goes over to the near side. And it's Ritchey with it. Looking through traffic. Takes a shot off the crossbar. Oh, wow. What a redirect. Over to the half-board's far side. 4 minutes left here in the third period. Down by a goal are these Potomac Patriots.
Worth mentioning on that last flurry there, Liam Walsh was literally sitting on the end line there, protecting the net from Dustin Moyer, or protecting the net along with Dustin Moyer.
Now Ayers and Cassip working along the near side. This one goes up high into the corner of the Patriots zone, deep on the inside. Here we go, 3:40. We're coming down to it. Time is running out. Let's tie this one up, shall we? Liam Walsh kicks it ahead out through center, but it's going to be picked up by Leonard. Leonard backhands it into the corner. Swept around back behind for Moyer. Dropped off there for Ayers. Ayers getting checked off the puck there by Longiatano. Longiatano looking to turn around with a shot there. He loses his footing, but still has the puck. Being shadowed there by Walsh. Now switching places. It'll be Ludman that'll take his man into the boards. Up to the blue line and out. And it'll be chopped away and sent right back in. Glove down. Ayers grabbed it out of the air, and he will play it over to the near side like he just don't care. Down low it goes into the Patriots zone yet again. Ayers with it. Looking to push this one up, but it's not out.
Routine passes, gentlemen.
Kruger. We need tape to tape. We need some fundamentals here. Moyer trying to do all the work himself behind the goal. Turchenik will be back there to support. He'll take the puck. He'll wrangle things down here. He'll slow it down and send it up, but Mancha couldn't receive the pass there. Now it's Leonard coming across the line. Patriots making a change there. And a shot right in on Moyer, and he holds on. Maybe this is a time you call a timeout. I don't know. 2:37 left. Guess you got to wait another minute. Let's see what Brazel decides. Or Newton.
Man,
or Kano.
Last time we saw the Pats have 40 shots on goal. It's been a few years.
39-35 in favor of the Patriots, who are down a goal. The closing minutes here of the third period. Nice poke away there, but still gets up top to the point. That's using your head. McDaniel got one to the head there with a puck. And a hard check there. Over to the far corner it goes. Ritchey still with it. A little bit of a dance there around Charlie Freshman. Now over to the near side boards it goes. Up to the blue line and out. Schrank will dump it right back in. Doesn't get it deep enough here. Now as Nick Kaufman has it. Retreating away from Ritchey, dropping it off for Rush. Rush setting up along the far wing. Across the line, Anderson will dump it in. He'll go off on a change. Everybody will pretty much go off on a change.
2 minutes.
2 minute mark we are. Staring down. 1 goal deficit. Patriots look to tie. With Ayers now. Near corner. Being pressured hard by Ritchey. Getting no support there. No opportunity to get rid of the puck. It's Schrank. Getting it down low for Ritchey. Ritchey backhands it. Here's a chance and a great save by Dustin Moyer on Chris Magee. 1:30 left here in the third. Can't really score too many goals from down here unless you're Richmond. Right in on Moyer and he makes a save. This is where you call your timeout. No. Everybody's got their arms folded on the bench. Forget it. 1:27. Face off to the left of Dustin Moyer.
They got to get out of the zone.
Half boards it is. Patriots looking through center, trying to get the pass onto the tape of Manny Mancha. And it's cleared back in. We're coming down to 1:10 left here in the third. Time is running out. Patriots desperately need one here. They don't want to lose 2 in a row at home.
They can't even leave the zone.
They can't. They're stuck.
They've been stuck inside the zone for almost 2 minutes now.
Yep. And Height couldn't get a hold of it there. Amaya going into challenge there. Puck left there for Magee. Magee taking it across the line, swung out through neutral. And almost a breakaway chance there for Mancha, but getting that puck was Amaya. Amaya will dump it in. And now they're calling for Amaya to get off on a change from the Richmond bench.
40 seconds.
Eric Anderson backhands it over to the near side now. It's Ludman backhanding it through neutral.
Oh my God.
These from behind passes. They're too far ahead of the puck here. And it's cleared back in. 25 seconds left here in the third. Down by 1. And this one hits somebody in the Patriots bench and we'll get the stoppage. 22.6 left here in the third. Patriots down by a goal.
you don't get that sense of desperation right now. It's just been this lackadaisical play within their own zone.
Yep. And in the words of Coach Brazel from last night's contest, he said this afternoon that they deserve to lose. I wonder what his comments will be about today's game if it continues this pace through the final seconds.
It's like you said, though, to start the period, it's just been a very weird game.
Cleared up to the glass, hits a partition, bounces out to
Here
the
we
center.
go. Come on
Lucky
now.
Bounce here. Olbing leading the charge 3-on-2. Dropped off there for Kassab. Kassab lost his footing. Now comes up to the blue line and out. 10 seconds left. And up to the blue line and out. Walsh along the near side. I've got a bad feeling that this is how it's going to end. Turchenik to Walsh. Walsh
Have
over to Olbing. Olbing with time running out onto the Boynton. And Boynton snags this one out of the air with 0.1 seconds left. Richmond will take away 2 from the Patriots here at the Prince William Ice Center in Woodbridge, Virginia.
There's not much you can do with this one. Quick shot off the face-off, all you got.
And that'll do it here. Richmond will take all 4 points from the Potomac Patriots, who walk away with 2 regulation losses. They are now 2, 2, and 2. So we'll see you back here in a couple of weeks' time as these boys will take on the Carolina Eagles here at home. Trems, any final thoughts?
It's a tough game to analyze. We'll go ask Coach for a few words, but no, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around this one. The opportunities were there for them. That's without a doubt. They could have beaten Richmond today, but it's just a tough one all around to lose. They got them again on the schedule later on in the season. We usually do the home and home, Saturday, Sunday type deal. So I'm sure that's going to be a big star on the calendar of the Potomac Patriots.
A disappointing result here on the weekend as a whole. It's just deflating. It could have gone places tonight, or this afternoon rather, but unfortunately it did not for these Potomac Patriots.
We'll do it again in a couple of weeks, Stearns.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned. We'll see if we can get some post-game reaction. If not, stay tuned for the USP3 match on the other side. If we don't hear from you, don't stop believing.
Post-game here with Coach Brazel. Coach, a difficult game for us to analyze from the booth. You had so many shifts in momentum throughout the game. Talk a little bit about coming off of that first period. You guys were up, a couple penalties, but still you guys were up in score. What was the mentality going into that second period?
Second period, we're not a second period hockey team. I hate to say it, but if you look at our film, you look at the past 5 games we've played, we have lost every single second period. And I don't know what it is. I quite frankly think that we wear them out a little bit in the first, and they get up, and then I believe that the team kind of sits on their laurels a little bit, and they allow the team to dictate what's going to happen out there, and that's not a good way to play second period hockey.
The end of the game, where you were kind of getting the momentum back towards the end, it seemed like there were a lot of miscommunications and breakdowns within your own zone, especially with the tape-to-tape passes coming out 1-2 and then through the neutral zone. The last 2 minutes you spent inside your zone and had very few opportunities to tie the game. Is that just growing pains with the hockey sense, or is that something that you can actually work on as a coach?
I think it is something we can work on. And quite frankly, there were at least 3 times that I counted in the last 3 minutes where